One of the things that happens to us when we go through difficult times as a CU leader, difficult times because of illness, difficult times because of bereavement, opposition. One of the things that we face is a kind of closing down of our horizons. The world seems smaller and narrower. The problem seems to occupy our entire field of vision. And interestingly enough, when we come out the other end, in the mercy of God, either because He has put our feet on a solid rock, or in the case of the Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians 12, because He simply added more grace. When we do come out the other side, then our horizons expand again. And we start saying, yes, you have been good in this place, and I should have seen you're good all the time. You've been good here and here and here and here. This is my experience, my testimony, right across all of my existence. Why was my horizon so narrow? Do you see? No, when you're in the miry bog, you don't say things like that. Not unless you're a very mature Christian. The bog itself consumes you. But when you come out on the other end, you testify not only to God's wisdom and sovereignty and goodness in your life, but you now universalize and you realize He hasn't changed. He is still that same God. He is still sovereign. He is still good. And before we were born, God knew us. And before we did anything, God sovereignly thought things through. All of His thoughts are marvelous, such that, in fact, we can trust Him. Nothing takes Him by surprise. And even while we're calling on Him, it's not because we're informing God of something He doesn't know anything about. So over against idolatry, then, is this God-centeredness that trusts Him because in the mystery of providence, He does know the end from the beginning. He knows us through and through. He is trustworthy. Many, Lord my God, are the wonders You have done, the things You planned for us. None can compare with You. Were I to speak and tell of Your deeds, they would be too many to declare. And when we learn that sort of lesson afresh, either because we've been rescued from this miry bog, this slimy pit, or because God in His mercy has added more grace, it's important to embed that lesson so deeply in our consciousness that when we slip into the next pit, our horizons don't narrow down too